Hi guys, it's Shazzy. I'm back. Before I start, I started applying my leave-in conditioner, but I wanted to show you guys how much hair I lost with my three-comb method. So that's all the hair I lost in the in the sink when I did my three-comb method. That's what came off, which is not much. People go crazy about the amount of hair that you can lose with a comb. But that's when you don't use the comb properly. Then you'll, administer a haircut to yourself with the comb. But if you use it properly, and, people say all the time, comb from the end all the way up. But a lot of people don't do that because they're impatient. And that's what happens. So between smoothing, I think the smoothing helps a lot, in the preparation. And smoothing, and then, just separating this. Smoothing, and then combing from the ends and working my way up. That really has helped a lot with me with cutting down on tangles and breakage. I don't really experience a lot of that. So that's why I've been cutting my hair, because I don't really lose a lot of hair to shedding or breakage. Alright, so today I'm doing the gorilla snot again, even though I only got, 5 days out of it. Because I didn't like the poofiness that I was getting. That's a lot of... Okay. Yeah, so, I'm just trying to smooth this in. Alright, so, I didn't get 7 days out of it, which is what I wanted, because I didn't like how it looked. And it probably would be okay for someone else, having the Medusa style, for their hair, but for me, it really wasn't, the look that I wanted. So that's why, See, today I'm wearing this yellow and I'm looking a bit yellow. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, so I'm just separating the ends here a little bit. So I can smooth it. Yeah, so today, I didn't get the 7 days, so I decided to try it with grease, because the YouTuber I saw doing it used grease, so I don't know if that makes a difference. I use the grease or grapeseed oil when I want to make my hair straight, because I found that, I guess because of the heaviness of the grease, it makes my hair straight. And the grapeseed oil is because of the properties of the oil. So I use it for stretching, and when I do it that way, I just apply the oil. I consider grease and oil as well. I apply the oil directly to my hair without using leave-ins, because when you do it that way, without a moisture aspect to it, you're going to end up with stretched hair, because the hair is, it only has oil on it. So, that's what I was explaining to you guys before with Sister with Real Hair. That's why her hair stays straight, is because she continually applies oil without using a moisturizing product all month, and so her hair stays straight. I don't know if that happens with other oils, to be honest, because I haven't tried it with another oil, but it's possible that that happens with other oils as well. You can try it for yourself and see how it works out for you. I'm just trying to get this section in the back and smooth it out. You know, as you're doing your hair, if you feel like you have a bump that's not smooth, and you just open it and you keep on moving. I mean, it's not a big deal, you know, but I don't comb my hair after I wash it because, you know, it's very detangled when I wash it. So once it's washed and I get out of the shower, I move away from the sink. The combs don't touch my hair again until the next time I wash. So that's how I do. I only comb on wash day with conditioner in it. So that's it. When you smooth, it's important that if you have any shed hair that comes off on your fingers, that you take those off, because they'll cause knots in your hair. So as I smooth, if I see anything, you know, even if it's one strand, I'll take it off my fingers because I don't want to reintroduce it back into my head, because it'll cause a knot, and then on wash day, that would be a problem, you know? So that's what I do. And my problem area in my head is my crown. I always get the most tangles there, so, you know, I always try to make sure that I smooth it good enough that, oops, I gotta put that back. So, you know, when I apply my leave-in, I always make sure that's smooth. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my oil, which is going to be grease today. When I use grease on my hair, you know, I just started using this grease in the summertime. I always try to wash my hair with shampoo. But I don't keep a lot of shampoo. I prefer the sample sizes, you know, like those convenience sizes they sell in the pharmacy that are like 1 or 2 ounces. That's the size I prefer. But, you know, like the past few months I was using the Dollar Suave and the Garnier Fructis. But, you know, shampoo is shampoo. Like, none of them are special to me. So this is the grease that I'm using, the Blue Magic Argan, what is it, Indian hemp, I'm sorry. Blue Magic Indian hemp. And, you know, I still have a lot in the jar, even though I have it since summer, because I don't use a lot. So I'm going to take this much on my finger and just smooth it. You know, the thing with grease is because it's so viscous, you have to make sure you spread it all over your hands properly, so that you can spread it like an oil, because it's so thick. So, you know, you can have some resistance with it. And that's the part of the reason why I don't use it. It's like you have to make sure that your hands are dry when you put it on your hands, or otherwise you don't get a great result, you know, with spreading it. And that's like extra time. So, you know, but that's grease. So the grease, you see how it is? If I use grease on my hair, like right out of the shower when it's wet, it makes my hair curl up so much, and then I end up with knots. So, you know, I tried it that way. And so that's the only problem, is like when I want to stretch it now, I have to like wash my hair, twist it, let it dry, mostly like 90% of the way, and then use the grease on it. Otherwise, I would have a head full of knots. You know, I tried it once that way, so that's how I know. So you see, the grease does a great job with the curl definition that everybody's so crazy about. So It might be something you want to try after your conditioner, if your leave-in conditioner, if you're looking for, you know. You see that? I probably could just like wash my hair and just use grease. You know, leave-in conditioner and grease and not use gel and see how that goes. But I like the holding power of the 7-day holding power that I get with Eco Styler. So that's why I do that one on my hair. So I think I went crazy with the leave-in today, so I gotta clean my hands off on the towel. Because I was talking, I wasn't paying attention, you know? That's what happens. Yep, so do the back here. You know, so I apply the grease the same way I would oil, you know, in sections. And I'm smoothing it the same way and making sure that when I smooth my hair, if I feel a bump, as I said before, I'll separate it and then continue smoothing, because you want to feel your hair smooth all the way from the root to the end, no bubbles or anything like that. So that's how you do it. I don't have like a major history with grease because my mom didn't use grease on my hair when I was growing up. She made her own oils for my hair. So that's why I'm experimenting with it, because I don't really have a lot of experience with it. Oh, I have coconut oil. My cousin sent me some. She made it for me. You know, we don't spend all that money, $20 for a jar of coconut oil and all that craziness. It's organic, and so you pay $20. You know, we're from Guyana, so there people make coconut oil all the time. You just go in your yard, pick some coconuts, and, you know, you make your own oil. So my older cousin, you know, she knows that I like using it in my hair, because a lot of my cousins use coconut oil in their hair and on their skin. They have incredibly beautiful skin. My mom, too, she used it her whole life, pretty much. And they have, like, beautiful, long hair, you know? Like, really long. I'm talking, like, knee length and past, you know? And, you know, some of their friends, too. I remember my mom's friend that she went to nursing school with, his wife had hair past her ankles, and she would comb it early in the mornings, like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I would wake up early to go by their house just so I can watch her comb her hair. She was like my personal Rapunzel. You know, and I really believed in my mind that she was the real Rapunzel, because I was like 4 or 5. You know, you don't know better when you're a kid. You think people are your fairy tale characters that you read about. So she was my real life Rapunzel for a long time, and I just loved to go watch her comb her hair because I was fascinated. You know? So, yep. Coconut oil. So, that too, guys. Don't go crazy spending an arm and a leg on that. You find an Asian store or a Caribbean store, and you can buy your coconut oil there, because it's going to be way cheaper than all those brands. And, you know, if you get it from the Caribbean, it's organic. If you get it from India or Pakistan, usually it's organic as well. So now I'm going to put the gel, you know, the gorilla snot. So if you get it from one of those regions, it's most likely organic. They just don't put things organic because the way of the culture, it's organic all the time. They eat organic food all the time, and we never required a label for it. That's something like, you know, I guess Europeans and Americans made up, because there's so much GMO stuff here. Um, but you know, that's the way of life of people in other countries, is organic. So it's still weighed down, as you can see, with the gel. You see that? But the grease made it heavier. So it's like super heavy. So I don't know how this is going to go down either. I probably have to wash it out by Friday. But I have super clumping, and my curls are more stretched out. You know, once I put this on all my hair, it's probably going to be all stretched. You know, it's even more stretched than the last time. So I don't think this grease thing is going to work out for me, because I love shrinkage. Do you see all the curls are stretched out? Look at this. Stretched. So this is, if you use grease, if you want loose spirals. Loose spirals, that's how you use grease. Do you see that? So I'm not going to get the look that I want. You know, I'll try to work with it, but I'm going to go because it's past 16 minutes, and, you know, I'll come back when I'm done and show you guys what it looks like. Bye. Have a blessed day, and thank you for watching, and please rate and subscribe. Alright? Thanks, guys.